Morning guys. So last night was a little bit crazy, right? I wanted to show you something this morning. This morning, all of the sheep were outside, laying down right where they are now. And you can't tell now, but those lambs have been up and running around and eating, and they're doing just fine. So that's good news. That is what we did to the shelter. To the left there's two tarps, or two pallets, and then we screwed that tarp down to give it wind and waterproof protection. So apparently that worked. Bullseye looks like he's checking it out right now, but I'm pretty sure he slept in there last night. So they're doing well. I'm gonna go milk. Hey guys, so I'm in the car again. I'm on the road again. It always feels like I'm on the road again. I'm on my way to pick up some trees and asparagus and stuff like that. I'm buying some bare root trees from a guy named Tom, who's got an orchard called Maple Grove Orchard, and he orders bare root trees from the place, like the supplier that commercial orchards order from. And I was very, very pleased with his apple trees and peach trees last year, so we're getting some more this year. It is sunny out, still windy, still a little cold, but it'll be good weather for driving. The roads should be dry and clear, so I am on my way up there. He's got more than a few trees here. So this is one shed garage that is full of trees. And you can see he's got all different kinds. There's different apple. There's a Honeycrisp over there. And I drove, let me flip this around. So you can see this whole garage is just full of trees. And it's not close to me. I mean, it's an hour and a half. But I was obviously pleased enough to drive the hour and a half, and I'm picking up trees for others. And if you're within an hour and a half, you should consider buying from them. They got stuff here. These are blueberries, I believe. And then they got trees all in here. And they've got trees there. And they've got trees over in here. They do not mess around.
Somebody should have taught this man the alphabet. I alphabetized the apple trees because I got pissed with him running.
Hey guys, I just picked up the trees. We got them loaded up and I'm on the road back home. Like I said, it's probably about an hour and a half drive. I'm going to show you. I've got some honeyberries there with some strawberries. And you can probably see all the trees stacked up back there. I'm picking up for, including myself, I think 5 people. So, yeah, on my way home. Hey guys, we're back home. We've kind of divided out the piles. This here is our pile. We got some nut trees. I think we got butternut. I'd have to look at my invoice to see what we got. We got butternut, chestnuts, and pecans. I also got some strawberries, some asparagus, some honeyberries. So that's a cherry, peaches, stuff like that. And then another one of our friends got this pile. Another one of our friends has this stuff here, along with all those trees there. Here's another pile right here with these trees right here. And then there's this pile right here with these trees. So I can't even fathom Tom at Maple Grove trying to do, he's doing between 4,000 and 5,000 trees, not to mention all the other plants and stuff that he's doing. That just sounds nuts to me. I can't even try to think about trying to organize all those orders. I think he said he's got somewhere between 500 and 600 customers. So that's a lot of stuff to do. But if you need trees, he's an awesome guy to go to. So the kids wanted to say hi.
Hi.
You guys want to say hi too?
Hello.
Okay, go.
Whoa!
So for bare root trees, you need to keep the roots moist until you plant them. So I just use a spray bottle like this. For plants like this, they're fine a few days without water. I mean, as long as you keep them wet, but they hold moisture better. So as you can see, like all of these trees over here, they have garbage bags around them. That was for transport, but it also keeps moisture in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this bottle, I'm gonna spray all the roots inside there. I'm gonna keep those bags on there just to keep the moisture in, because I'm not sure exactly when everybody's gonna be able to come pick up their trees. So this way we can keep the trees doing fine until they get here. Okay guys, so I told you yesterday's video that they were gonna clearance them. So we ended up with 16 chickens. We got 4 bantams, and the bantams are straight run, which means they're boys and girls. We got 12 production reds, pullets, which are all girls, or hopefully all girls. That little guy right there, or girl right there, has what's, I think I've always heard it called pasty butt. You can see she's got poop kind of hanging off her. I was able to get it moved so she can get more poop out, but that poop right there, I don't know if you guys can see it, is still stuck on her feathers. So I'm gonna get that off of her. I may have to snip a couple of her feathers off, but otherwise I don't think she's gonna make it. So but these guys are staying warm under the heat lamp, and we have more chickens now. So the surgery was a success. The poop is off of the chicken, and now I probably won't even hardly be able to tell. I guess if I pick him up, or her up, you'll be able to see the lack of feathers on the butt there. You can kind of see that. So, but that should be fine. It's not a big thing. And we're gonna watch them. I think they're a little bit shell-shocked because they just got here. So we'll watch them and make sure that it's warm enough for them. And I'm sure there'll be plenty of them in our videos soon. So the brooder that we normally use is a big Tupperware, but it's been used for 5 or 6 years, and it's got a crack in the bottom. So I'm using one that we just got from Costco, but it's not as big as I thought it was. So we may end up using this deck box here. I just have to clean it out. That, or I may just grab a sheet of OSB for a couple dollars and make one real quick. So we'll see. But you hear the chicks, they're not sure what to think of because it's quiet in here. So we've got 2 heat lamps running right now. Yeah, and they're plenty warm. They're not huddling under there. Let me show you. So it's all red. This camera picks up red a lot more than orange, because to me, to my naked eye, it looks orange, but it looks really red on the thing. So they're fine. You can see they're moving around. They're active. That one has a light bulb, and I've got it hooked on. You can see it. It's got a hook right there, so it shouldn't be able to come off. And then this is actually not a light bulb. It's a ceramic heater. So that doesn't produce any light, it just produces heat. So they've got their water and their food. They can get away over in that corner if they need to get away from the heat. So chickens, or chicks, when you first get them, they need like, I think it's 99 degrees of heat. And you can put in a thermometer in there and measure it. But another way to do it is just to put a heat lamp in there, or a couple heat lamps in there, and then just judge by where they are. If they're huddling under the heat lamp, they're cold and they're trying to get heat. If they're moving away from the heat lamp, it means they're too hot and they're trying to get away from the heat. If they're kind of dispersed all over the place and laying around and relaxing, it means they're good. So I'll keep a good eye on them tonight, make sure that they look like they're comfortable, and make sure we get the heat dialed in before going to bed. So this is what we did last night. We put the tarp up, we added all these wood chips, and then, I don't know if you can see, there's 2 pallets there, and I stood those up with T-posts. But you can see that I think we put 3.5 bales of wood chips in here, and they are good and dry. And you can see, let me zoom in, the lambs are doing just fine. It is actually gorgeous right now. I don't know if I turn around, if you guys can see the sunrise, or the sunset, I mean. It is beautiful. And if I go like this, you come back to me. And this cow right here loves kisses. She won't leave me alone. She follows me around and she licks the back of my pants. See, she's licking my coat. And then if I try to push her off, she kind of headbutts me like, no, 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 I'm going to do this. I'm bigger than you. So you're a good cow. You're a nice cow. Yes, you are. So that's what we did. It seemed to work fine. I'm probably going to leave it like that for a while. But yeah, things are good. I don't think the lambs will let me come that close to them. But let's see. Hi, Mama. Hi, Mama. How are your babies? How are the babies? Are they good? So, Prudence wanted to play, which made it very difficult to finish this vlog. And now I look really dark, but the sky is really beautiful. So I figured you guys can look at that instead of my ugly mug. So, if you got any questions, leave them in the comments. If you haven't already subscribed and you think the channel is worth it, I would appreciate it. And otherwise, I'll see you guys in the comments.